Hey everybody, it's here's Alex Bigley, and I'm here to answer a few of the burning, consistently asked questions regarding the liquidation and closing of Toys R Us. Seeing that I do work here at Toys R Us, I want to shed some light on some things and hopefully stop people from coming in and asking these questions. Now, question number one that we always get: oh, when's the prices going to change? When's the percentage going to get lower? We don't know. Why don't we know? Well, here's the thing. It's an outside company that does liquidations, and they have to communicate with the courts, and everything has to be okayed before it ever touches our computer system. So there's that. When are we going to close? We don't know. Why? Well, because here's the thing. Everything in the store has to be sold off. Everything, all the product, the shelving, the equipment, everything has to be sold before a store can close its doors. Okay? Now, here's some of the other things. The third major question that everybody keeps asking, strangely by a lot of Brazilians. I don't know why. LOL dolls. I can only speak for my store personally, but we sold out before we ever started liquidation, and from what I can tell, literally nobody has them right now, so don't come in asking for them, because we ain't got them. Also, one thing that we used to do here is if we screwed up and we tagged something wrong on the shelf, we would own up to it. We would price match the tag on the shelf because we screwed up. However, this is no longer the case because we are in liquidation. We are not in control of the prices. Therefore, the computer system is the final authority. You want to know how much something is? If the tag on the shelf looks too good to be true, check your price scanner. Believe it or not, there is at least one working one in any given store. Okay? If you have to, ask an associate and they'll show you where one is. Okay? Now, no amount of entitled attitude or whining or whatever is going to get us to change a price. Okay, not going to happen because we have no control over that. The computer will not let us do it. Okay. On another subject, for those who have been asleep for the past 6 months, we're not taking gift cards anymore. If you snoozed, you lost. Okay, bottom line to it. Okay, you're done. Okay, you're buggered. If you had money on a gift card, you're buggered. Okay, I'm sorry, but that's it. All right. Yeah. So that's basically it. And here's the thing. Just a basic bit of common sense. Heaven forbid I should cuss. Because of the whole pricing thing right now, if you do happen to find the price scanner, don't leave a mess. If you don't like the price of it and you don't want the item, don't leave it there. Okay? Don't make more work for us. It's hard enough having to deal with all this crap. Okay? And not get much pay for it because they're cutting our hours. So don't make our jobs harder when it doesn't need to be. Okay? And try as hard as possible, and I know this is very difficult for some of you. Okay? But try as hard as possible to keep yourself and anybody that you happen to be in the store with, especially if they are of the shorter stature and younger of age, try to refrain from trying to make the inside of our store match the inside of like a TJ Maxx or Ross. Okay, as much as you're able to within your own power and your own what you do yourself in the store. Try to stop that from happening. Okay. Some people just come in here and they just. I mean, we've already had a big enough problem with people coming in believing that we are their personal playground or an amusement park, that everything is just, you could just open up the packages, write on whatever, and leave. So, also, for those of you who like a 5-finger discount, don't be a douchebag. Okay? First of all, not only are you screwing first of all, you're just screwing us out of the people who work here. You're screwing us out of money because what little we may actually get as far as a severance package or whatever, retaining, whatever, I don't know what you want to call it, is dependent on sales. So you are literally stealing money from the people who work there. And some of us can't even make ends meet, man. So, or usually it's guys that do that crap. So if just really make sure that, at least if you're going to rip something off and sell it on eBay for a good chunk of change, at least, throw some of it back in our direction, okay? If you're going to do that, just, try to be a nice douchebag if that's possible, okay? If you're going to steal, at least, be nice about it. So that's pretty much all the questions I have. If there's any more questions that you have about the whole closing situation or whatever, if I'm able to answer it, feel free to ask in the description, in the comment section. I will try to get to them as soon as possible. I will try to build up at least some questions so that way I have enough to come back. This is a short video. But this is the questions that people keep asking. And number one, most automated phone things, when you call the store, here's the thing, at least about my store. They cut our hours and then brought in a bunch of managers from other stores to work here to suck up the whatever payroll we had left. So, yeah. Not a lot of people here to answer the phone, but if you are calling strictly to find out what time we open and close and whatever, that's a part of the automated thing. Before you ever push a button to talk to a human being, either they'll volunteer that information outright or you have to push a button, but just do that and save everybody some time, okay? So, and the percentages are going to be whatever. It's actually a lot easier if you want to find out what they are, just to visit the store. Don't call. Don't waste, because honestly, you're wasting our time. We're not gonna go through the store. We're not gonna look for a particular item to see if it's on sale and how much the sale is and blah 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 blah. Okay, if you really want to know, come in. Otherwise, forget about it. Okay, try to find a deal on Amazon or something. Okay, because it's not work, because like I said, half of us are returning items to the shelves because people are dumb and don't know how to use a price scanner, or as per usual with retail, they have a whole cartload full of stuff, and maybe about a third of it is what they're actually going to buy, and the rest of it just magically jumped into their cart and they don't want to buy it. So, yeah. So if you have any other questions, legitimate questions about the whole closing process for Toys R Us, please leave it in the description and in the comments, and I'll try to get back to it as soon as possible. So again, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.